Now today we are going to look at functions like this. Now if you remember this function, okay, this function is of the type where we normally use substitution. But since they didn't ask us to use substitution, we can use the shortcut. We can use the formula. Okay, do you still remember how to integrate this using the formula? Okay, first of all, this bracket, in order to use the formula, the function inside the bracket must be linear. Linear means ax plus b. So there's a number in front of the x, then behind you have another number. So this type of function, actually we need to use substitution. Okay, since they didn't say use substitution, we can use the shortcut. Can you remember how is the shortcut? Can or not? You use this bracket raised to the power of 3. Raised to the power of 3, you increase by 1, becomes 4. After that, you divide by 4. Okay, and also for this type of function, you have to divide by the number in front of x. That is 3. That is 3. Now, whether you want to add the c there or don't want to add the c is the same, right? It's the same. It doesn't matter. I just show you the c one more time, how the c is being eliminated. So next time you don't have to put the c, right? Okay. So what is the next step? Now this 3 times 4 is actually 1 over 12. 1 over 12. So when you substitute 2 inside the function, it becomes 3 times 2 minus 1. Then the whole thing raised to the power 4. So this is the first bracket. The second bracket, same thing, 1 over 12. 1 over 12. But this time, you substitute the second number, the green number at the bottom. Substitute inside 3 times negative 1, because the x is negative 1, then minus 1, which is inside the bracket. Okay, we just copy down, then raised to the power of 4, then plus c, right? So we're going to use the orange minus the green color. Okay, so the c and the c will cancel away. So from now onwards, I'm not going to put the c anymore, because we know the c will cancel away. Okay, we look at this. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 minus 1 is 4. 6 minus 1 is 5, sorry. So it is 5, then raised to the power of 4. 5 raised to the power of 4. Okay. Now the second bracket, 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. Negative 3 minus 1, negative 4. Then here the whole thing raised to the power of 4. So here the whole thing raised to the power of 4. So after this you can use your calculator, right? So it is 625 minus 256. The 12 you get is a common factor you can take out. So finally the answer is this one, 123 over 4, right? So what I want to show you here is not only the ordinary type of function where you can differentiate one by one, you can perform definite integral. Even this type of function where you can use substitution, of course we are using the shortcut for substitution, can also be used in our definite integral. Okay, any question?
No, teacher.
No, no, very clear. Okay, one more example. This example is also definite integral. The difference between example 4 and example 3 is this thing is at the bottom, right? This thing is at the bottom, whereas here is at the top. And another difference is the coefficient of x inside the bracket is -1. It's not a positive number, it's a negative number. So this thing, if you want to integrate, you have to modify a little bit, simplify a little bit, right? So we change it to a form that we can see properly, like this. Okay. So this one, at the bottom we can bring up to the top, it becomes -2. Can you still remember how to integrate this straight away? Anyone? -2 becomes what?
-1.
Yes. Then you divide by?
-1.
Correct. Other than the first -1, there's also another number. What is that number? There are two numbers at the bottom there. 4 and 3.
2.
What is the number in front
1,
of
1.
x? Here, this one.
-1.
Correct, -1. So you understand, we go slowly like that, then you understand. So now I don't want to put the c anymore because the c will cancel away. So this whole thing becomes -1. I divide by -1. This first -1 is from the index. Then I divide by another -1. This -1 is the coefficient of x. So correct already, right? So I try to simplify this function first before I substitute in these two numbers. Okay, negative multiplied by negative become positive. Then this power of -1 you can put at the bottom there. You can put at the bottom. Okay, so now you can substitute in the numbers. The first number, -1, you substitute, you create one bracket. The second number, 0, you substitute inside, you create another bracket. Then you use the first bracket minus the second bracket. How is it? Like this. Very nice. 1/2 minus 1. Then the other bracket, 1/2 minus 0, right? Very clear because I make two different colors, right? You substitute 2 times. Then what is the answer if you minus them? This is 1, this is half. 1 minus half is half. Any question?